Hi everyone, I'm Chris, the social media coordinator at Smart University. Recently, we have been hosting Smart Culinary Live on our Facebook page, but we have come to find out that it has been tricky to get notifications for some of our participants, or they are not able to get any at all. So I'm here today to walk you through what needs to be set up so you know when we go live. Let's dive into the basics using the Facebook app on your smartphone, tablet, or other mobile device. First, I'm going to check to make sure I'm connected to Wi-Fi or my mobile data so I can actually use the app. On my phone, I just have to slide down from the top to see all the settings icons. The fan icon is my Wi-Fi, and it is showing connected because it's highlighted blue and has a network name underneath it. The arrow icons are for my mobile data, which is also on. I personally don't need both because I have a pretty steady Wi-Fi connection, but I'll leave it on for now. If you don't have a steady Wi-Fi connection or in a place where there isn't any Wi-Fi, make sure that it is on or you won't be able to use any apps that require an internet connection. You can also go to your settings directly, which would be the gear icon. I get to mine by swiping up from the bottom of the screen. Here you would select Connections. My Wi-Fi network name is showing connected in this area as well, so we're good to go to get the app on our phone and log in. If you don't have the Facebook app on your device already, you'll need to download it. For my phone, I need to go to the Google Play Store to download new apps. I then would search Facebook, and the most related app will show up first in the search. Since I already have it downloaded, it just gives me the option to uninstall or update the app. If you didn't have it, it would say Install. Once you select Install, it will start to download on your phone. When it's all done, you will have the option to open the app and continue with the login process. You will also find the app on your phone if you want to get to it directly. The app is a white F in a blue square and says Facebook below it. When you open the app for the first time, you will need to log in to your Facebook account. If you don't have one, you can also create a new account through the app as well. My icon already shows up, so I am going to go ahead and select that, and now we're on my news feed. We're going to check some settings now. By pressing on the three lines in the top right corner, we will be able to get to our settings. Scroll down and select Settings and Privacy. Then select Settings right at the top. We're going to go to the Notification section and click on Notification Settings. Now you'll see a long list of what notifications you will receive and how. We have to check our settings for both video and pages you follow. We'll start with video. In the video section, you'll want to make sure Allow Notifications on Facebook is on. You'll also want to make sure Push Notifications are selected as well. That's how you'll be notified on your mobile device. Then if we head on back, we'll want to select Pages You Follow. And we'll want to check to make sure that the same settings like video are selected. Allow Notifications on Facebook is on, as well as Push Notifications at the very least. Ways to see the pages you already like or would like to like. First way is to use the magnifying glass at the top right corner. Once you click that, you will type in the page you are trying to find or view. If you have already liked it, it will be the first page to show up and will have a blue thumbs up symbol on the right side. The second way is to select the three lines again. You will see a box that says Pages there, and you can click on that. Slide along your screen and select Liked Pages. You can also use the magnifying glass here as well to search quickly for a page you're trying to find. As admin, the Smart University page is going to be the first one that shows up, and I've already liked and followed it, of course. I'm going to switch to view as a visitor so you can see what the page will look like on your phone, but it won't let me show you the options for how to like and follow and set the notification settings. So I'm going to actually use a different page as an example to walk you through the steps. I'm going to search for Spotify. Since Spotify is a page that I don't already like or follow, you'll see that the thumbs up is not highlighted blue. In order to check the settings and follow, you'll click the 3 dots and then you'll click on follow. Once you've clicked on follow, it will turn black and say following. Now we can check for the notification settings. If you hold down on following, it'll show you all the notification settings. First, it will start with newsfeed, and it will set everything to default until you check them on your own. For newsfeed, which is your main page, if default is selected, you'll see the posts just how they come in. For favorites, posts from the page will be a higher priority in your newsfeed. Then, of course, you have the options to not see posts below, but in order to get notifications from Smart, we want favorites or default selected. Now to notification settings. Here you have posts, videos, and live videos. Each of these have the option for standard or highlights. Since we want to make sure you get notified for live videos, we would want to make sure all notifications is selected instead of just highlights. We also post a lot of tutorials as videos that aren't live, so you might want those notification settings to be all as well. Once you have your preferences set up for the Smart University page, go ahead and click on the X in the left corner. I'm going to head back on over to the Smart University page because we've looked at all the settings that we need to under these dots, using Spotify as an example just on my end. So you can go ahead and click on the house icon or use the magnifying glass and search for Smart University. All right, so you have now liked and followed the Smart University page. We went over all the settings for Facebook. We went over the settings for the page itself. We went over the settings for your phone. So you will now get notifications when we go live, post videos, articles, images, you name it. Everything is now set up for you to get notified. But where do these notifications go? Let's find out. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see a bell icon. When you have new notifications, you'll see a red dot, and there will be a white number in the center for the amount of new notifications that you have. The new ones will show up at the top, and then older ones will show up at the bottom, the further down you go, up to a certain amount. When a page goes live, you'll see the notification, "This page has gone live," with the play movie icon. When you click on it, it will bring you right to the streaming live video, where you can comment and react to the video while it's live. Once it is no longer live, you can still comment and share the video. If we head on back to the Smart University page, you will see there are other live videos that you can view for later. Well, that's all there is to do now. I hope this was helpful. We hope to see you soon at our next live stream. Bye!